Going on, family? You are now tuned in to Real Labs on Real Radio 104.1, your nightcap of comedy. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this week. All brand new shows. I am Ken Miller. I'm in the big chair tonight, joined the virtual studio with my comedy brothers. First up, man, we had a ball Saturday, bro, at the
Yes,
Orlando
we
Improv.
did.
My comedy brother, James John. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm feeling still good off that comedy high we had on Saturday, man. First off, shout out to everybody who came out to that show, man. We had, I think, to the second row filled
Yeah,
up. So
yeah. We had about 150.
yeah, it was really good now, man. Everybody came with so much energy. I would say it was a great show from start to finish. We had two guest sets. We all got to perform from real last, man. We was missing our buddy Jeff, but Jeff's a jet setter, bro. He was in like Vegas doing stuff. Like he didn't miss us at all, but we had a really good time out there. The improv, man. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah, we had a good time, man. And like you said, man, we appreciate everybody that came out and checked out. And it was last minute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the headliner that was supposed to be there canceled because of because the flight couldn't get there. And we end up getting the show like Wednesday, started promoting it Thursday. So for getting half the club full, you know, in 2 days for a local show, man, that's pretty damn good. So if you're listening and you came to the show, thank you so much. I also shout out to everybody that came out Sunday for the Sunday brunch show Vince Taylor put on. I hate on that show. Another great show. You know, I think people were just happy to be out the house. You know what I mean?
So
I really feel like it was happy to be out the house.
So you headline, you said?
I closed it out. I did a hot 15 because you know it's a Vince Taylor
production
Vince Taylor show. So you know it's a lot of comics on the show. So
there was a step team, a choir, a Chick-fil-A rep.
I'm telling you this, bro. That dude energy is unmatched.
Yeah, it is.
There's nobody got the energy of Vince Taylor, man. But he put on a great show. It was a brunch show, so they had James. You missed it. They had mimosas,
waffles,
chicken and waffles.
Bro,
man. Good show, man. So shout out to Vince Taylor, man. I appreciate you for putting me on, and all the young comics that were on the show. A lot of good young comics on the show, man. Orlando once again thriving with great young comedy, man. You know, I love seeing the Cam Pattersons, bro. That dude, one of my favorite comics. That boy's so funny, man. That dude, I don't know how he ain't got fired from his job because he always leaving work to come do comedy, and he's still clocked in. Like
that lets me know he worked pretty close by.
Yeah, so man, shout out to the youngsters. Also joined the virtual studio with us from the law offices of Kaufman and Lynn, and from the Under Oath podcast, the jet setter himself, Mr. Jeff Kaufman. Jeff, man, talk to us, man. Where you been? Jet setter.
Oh man, I just got in this morning. My plane left Vegas at 12 midnight last night. I got canceled more than God. I don't know. There are a lot of guys out there, but I got canceled like 3 times, and I was like, when you're stuck in Vegas, you're going, oh man, I can't believe my flight got canceled, and then you wind up staying for a couple more days. So that's what happened. I was supposed to fly out of San Diego on Thursday, and the hurricane hit, and I'm watching. You know when you keep hitting you see what the hurricane is? Refresh. And everyone's telling me, you did this on purpose. I said, that'd be a good, I think that's what you should do. They go, what hurricane preparation are you doing? Leaving.
Bro. I'm excited. After I saw what happened to Kissimmee, bro, I might do that next time.
Yeah, next time we going to Vegas. Jeff got Southwest. We're staying at Bally's. We don't care.
There you go.
Jeff said his flights got canceled more than black sitcoms on White Network. Hey, send that sitcom over to UPN.
Damn, UPN.
We're brothers.
And we're colored. How about a high five?
Hey, man. So, Jeff, what was you doing in Vegas, bro?
I had a thing in San Diego for 4 days. It was like a business thing where you for social media and all that other stuff.
Yeah,
got to see Jake Paul. That was cool. Not Jake Paul, the other one. Which is the other one? Logan. Paul. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was and I was with somebody who, let's say, didn't like him. And I said, listen, we're going to hear what he has to say about business and all this stuff. And for an hour, I listened to him talk. And the scariest thing was, I'm rich and I'm 27. That was the thing that hurt me the most.
No. He is stupid rich, though.
Rich, like a $500 million.
Dumb rich, though.
He was talking about how he was fighting Mayweather. He goes, my manager said that to me. He goes, you want to fight Mayweather? Yeah, sure, why not? and he was kidding. The next thing you know, he's actually a fight Floyd Mayweather.
But he made how much off that fight, though?
He still hasn't been paid, though. He says he hasn't been paid in full.
Wow.
But this is where this guy thinks. This guy gets like $500,000 for a shout out. Like a one-line thing. Yeah, go to them. Thanks. $500,000. Just stupid money.
Bro,
could you imagine getting paid like that? He now has he has a hydration drink like Gatorade. 1% of the market he owns.
Jesus.
Could you imagine he owns the next Gatorade? I mean, that's amazing to me. So, I mean, he's got an energy drink coming out in
ignorant money.
January.
That's money where you can act ignorant because it's that much money. Nobody says anything.
But it's not that he's ignorant. He says it.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Listen, I say a lot of stupid S. You know, he goes, that's what and some of it works and some of it doesn't work. And that's how his brain works. He goes, I got a lot of money in what I call the educational fund. That's all the dumb stuff I've done, and it's cost me money.
Gotcha.
And you just sit there and you're going, okay, all right.
But you got to look at a guy like that. He says those things on purpose. It's like Mayweather before a fight. He will say things to get interest or rile people up to get them interested in the fight. So I get all the stuff that these guys do. Like,
Over
I know he's
1 million followers. That's it. Over 100 million followers. 100 million, not a million. 100 million.
Bro, I can't get 20 people to follow my black.
Hey, it's funny you say that about he says stuff. I was watching a podcast, The Pivot, which is like my new favorite podcast now, and Charles Barkley was on there, and he said a lot of these people just say stuff just to get you riled up, to get you. Get conversation going, to get you upset, to get you the clicks, to get views. He said he was playing for, I think, Phoenix at the time, and they let Rush Limbaugh fly on the private jet with the NBA team. And he said all the teammates were mad. He says he goes up front. This Charles Barkley. He said he goes up front. He sits to talk to Rush Limbaugh, and Rush Limbaugh was like, "Man, look, this is a show. I don't believe half the stuff I'm telling these people, but if that's gonna get clicks and links and people to watch and to tune in, I'm a millionaire, bro.
Yeah, but that's the new game. You can't take anything these people say.
It's the old game. Chuck has been doing it a long time too. I mean, Chuck makes those comments about players not working hard and doing stuff too.
But I believe it when it's coming from Chuck. Yeah, I believe it. Man, look at this. He's terrible. He's terrible. I believe it.
But I think it is why, and because on this show, everything we say is how we feel. We're not going to be like, I hate so and so, just so our listeners to come in, but like, well, we hate you too, and then keep you engaging with us. Like, I don't even understand why would you want that lifestyle.
No. Well, we have the problem in that, if whatever we say on the radio here, we got the FCC. The FCC can shut us down. They don't have that. We don't have anybody up. They don't have anybody above them to go, you went too far. They are their own boss.
There's no corporate filter. That's
like iHeart shut you down. iHeart can come in and say no mas.
But you live by the sword, you die by the sword, though. Like, you can say something 10 times out of 12 weeks, but that 11th and 12th time you say something, that's when people are going to be like, wow, you went too far. It's like, so you got to know where that line is, because you got to be willing to face the consequences.
He took pictures of dead bodies and still
he got canceled for like what, half a year maybe.
When I don't know if half a year.
It ain't that much of a cancel. He got 100 million followers. He doing
man. Bro.
I mean, it's like you know who DJ Academics is.
That's what he does. Yes, I do know who he is. I know
made a comment about old rappers being broken, Dusty. And LL Cool J was like, "Yo, you can't come at the pioneers like that." So when Academics finally got a chance to speak on it, he was like, "Look, they took a clip for what I said." He said, I was speaking about one rapper who always had something to say about the new school, but you a broke, old, and dusty rapper. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's like, well, you should be like, yo, that dude is broken, dusty. But when you say all of them, everybody automatically like, nah, we coming for you. But like you said, it's 11 things you're going to say, and that 12th thing is going to be the wrong thing. And that's when everybody going to be like, coming for you.
Talk about old rappers. You guys gave me the, experience of a lifetime. sitting over there at that Wu Tang. I still got the weed is still coming out of my system from that concert.
Hey,
man.
Well, we were off air before we came on. Before you came on, I had to thank us because I haven't had a chance. I ain't talked to him since then. To thank him, bro, because I had a blast.
You know what it is? Getting to see a piece of my childhood on stage. That's what that was for me. And getting to hang out with my comedy brothers, with you guys, man, made it that much better as well. But bro, I've learned some things about James. I learned that my feet.
You were standing for 3.5 hours.
3.5, bro. My feet ran out of minutes, like Gina G would say. like,
man, let me tell
you guys learned a lot about me. I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna drink,
bro. We like that.
I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna sit with my fish bowl of tequila. I felt good.
Every time I looked over, Jeff was gone, and then I looked back over. Jeff had food and a drink. I'm like, "What you wait?"
Jeff came back with a birthday cake. I'm like, "What?"
They had Wu Tang on it. Like, where did you get a Wu cake from?
And he had Ghostface with him to blow out the candle. Like, what are you doing?
Ghostface.
It's the meanest happy birthday song I ever heard.
Bro, but I don't blame you. I was hungry because the people in front of us was smoking. Like, I'm like,
bro, I had the munchies.
Weed in the concert,
bro.
Like they had weed. They had like mad weed. Like when you looked up, they had a brand new blunt.
Every time, and it was a fatty. Bro,
it was a fatty. I'm like,
bro, I'm gonna tell you, that was white privilege at its best. Those were
a lot of sloppy white women in front of us too.
Yeah,
I was looking at those girls. I'm going, wow.
But like James told his wife, we knew it was not going to be a black concert. Hip hop concerts aren't like that, man. You go to especially an old school hip hop concert. It's always more white or Latinos than black people there, man.
Absolutely.
It always is.
In our generation, hip hop was the equalizer, man. Hip hop was a common denominator. We all just love the music.
Well, only a dumb white guy will spend $50 on a T-shirt. That's the difference.
Yes, that is true.
And and that T-shirt you got me, I just got to remake it in my size at the house. I have Preppy Socialite in the tag,
bro. Mine fits perfect, man. Again, shout out to Mr. Jeff Kaufman.
But thank you, Jeff, man, for taking us, bro. But I'm with you, James. I learned some stuff too. I've been to concerts, and I'm up down. This concert, I stood up the whole time, bro.
We were done. At the end of the show, me and Ken sat down.
Man, man, my feet. What did he say? My neck and my back. Bro,
my car just got smacked.
Bro, I was hurting, bro. I got home. My wife's like, "How was the concert?" I said it was amazing, but can I get 2 Tylenol PMs, please?
Bro, I didn't even take the Tylenol. I just taped them to my feet. I didn't even just taped them up, bro.
See, I know the difference. I was looking at you too. I said, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna enjoy my food, drink a drink, and feel good about life. I was watching you two stand up the whole time. I'll go, you gotta go and pay.
Yeah, we was gonna pay.
I would say this, man. That was my very first time ever going to the Tampa Amphitheater, man. I didn't realize how nice that place really is. The way it's set up for like food, drinks, and whatnot. I would go back there. Like I didn't know it was gonna be that much fun.
I've never been for a concert. I was there for a comedy show because I did Oddball Festival.
Absolutely.
So I was there to do comedy, and then I watched the comedy show. But for a concert now, and it was a beautiful night. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a beautiful night. Yep. You know what I mean? I even though I got the little sweat rag from somebody, and I ain't even had to use it, bro.
He used it. It was on his melon all night. The yellow Wu Tang hat.
Yeah, that was to keep the weed out of me,
bro.
Just in case this comedy don't work and I got to get a job.
I can't pass a drug test for 2 years, goddamn.
Yo, man. But with that being said, man, we got to go to commercial break. But once again, Jeff Kaufman, thank you so much, brother.
Thank you, brother,
for taking the Real Ass crew to see the Wu Tang, baby. We had a real good time, man. We're gonna take a commercial break. We'll be right back. Real Ass, Real Radio 104.1. Back Real Radio 104.1, your nightcap comedy. I am Ken Miller. I'm in the big chat tonight. And remember, guys, if you miss any of our shows, go to iHeart, search Real Ass, and download our podcast. If you want to see these beautiful faces, go to YouTube and check out all of our shows. And please follow us, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Like I said, I am Ken Miller. I'm in the big chat tonight, joined with James John, and from the law office of Kaufman and Lynn and the Under Oath podcast, Mr. Jeff Kaufman. So Jeff, you were out in San Diego, and then San Diego to Vegas. So what took you to Vegas?
Avoiding the hurricane. I thought everything I canceled. I was going, well, geez, I should go to Vegas. and it's a $30 flight from San Diego to Vegas.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
$30 is all it costs. Man, you'll lose more than that in the slot machine at the
10
airport.
seconds. In 10 seconds.
God
Bro,
dang.
but isn't flights to Vegas usually cheap?
Not
usually too expensive,
You try to
right?
fly from Orlando, it's $300-$400. They don't screw around here.
No.
Yeah, but
I mean, if you're close, a puddle jumper are $30.
Yeah, because I thought Spirit flights were pretty cheap to Vegas.
No, they hit you for
Spirit flight to Vegas for like $80.
No, Spirit will go. You plan to wear underwear? $25.
Mhm.
I mean, they hit you for everything. You can't bring anything.
I don't fly with no clothes on, so I'm good.
Butt ass naked.
So you were in Vegas avoiding the hurricane. So what were you doing in Vegas? Just chilling?
I just took it easy. Saw a bunch of shows, ate. I had some buddies show up. That was nice. You know, I caught Aerosmith. That was cool. I saw
nice. Now that I would go see an Aerosmith concert.
Like the whole group, like nobody.
Yeah. Yeah, no. This isn't like watching the Four Tops or anything where they got like one top.
Oh,
no,
the Four Tops review is what they call it.
Yeah.
Like those Motown reviews, they go, "This is the person who played backup when everyone was in jail for a week." No, this is like
for a week. Locked up. That's funny.
Yeah, I mean that's the way that works.
No, because Aerosmith has a residency.
Yeah,
no, you don't. You know more than one Aerosmith song, bro.
I promise you know a lot.
Walk This Way, and you've heard. And you've heard I Stay Away.
Okay,
just to hear you breathing.
From the Meteor movie.
Yes, man.
Yeah,
okay,
the Meteor
so I know
movie.
Too.
You know a lot more than that.
You've heard "Do Look Like a Lady."
Three. All right.
Three.
Yeah, there's a lot more too.
I can do Aerosmith.
My buddy does the lighting for that show. So we were in the back, backstage, not backstage, but in the lighting area. And I went out and got like those bucket of liquor where they throw like 5 shots in it.
Yeah.
And I was feeling no pain. It was
I bet you wasn't, bro.
So good.
What other shows you check out in Vegas?
Oh God, I saw this weird it's not a Cirque du Soleil show, but it's like a dirty version of Cirque du Soleil, which is fun. And then I saw was it Matt Apple, which was Brad Williams was supposed to be in it. He was supposed to be hosting it.
Oh,
but I guess he moved on. But that's the Cirque du Soleil show at New York. And then my buddy on the way out. Yeah.
They have a dirty Cirque show.
It was called Zumanity, and
I saw Zumanity.
That's gone.
That's gone. Yeah. Zumanity was different, bro. It was dirty. I'm
they're like naked girls in like this champagne cup.
Yeah.
Oh, don't laugh. My ex made me take my mother-in-law, and I was like, I can't take her there. I can't take her. She goes, she wants to go. I don't care. I can't have her. And she sat right next to me. And you know when you had a dirty show with your mother-in-law, and I said, forget it. I'm drinking heavy. Heavy.
That's
why I had one of those pina coladas. And I said, they said, how many? You want an extra shot? I want 5.
Yeah.
Keep throwing it in there.
They was sitting there with the bulge, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, pina colada come with a G string.
Jeff had on the gray sweatpants, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's
corduroys.
It's loose.
Oh,
you comfortable? No,
you comfortable?
So hey, Jeff, so you got back today?
Yeah, they canceled my flight. I'm like, God. So listen, people are bad. See, I know this as a lawyer, but you get reminded about how bad people are when you're on an airplane stuck with people because everyone's out of their mind. Everyone's mad. They're angry. They're yelling at people.
They're a little entitled on a plane. Yeah,
man. I've never seen people yell at an airport at everybody. Like they think yelling's going to get them exactly what they want. There are people on the flight. I had to fly into Miami, and people are literally fighting on the plane from Miami to Orlando. I mean, like I was going to take my phone out. I said, "Ooh, I got some TikToks." But, then I don't want to get hit either. So I'm like trying to hide my phone under my shirt.
Man, that's high risk, baby. You got to get your ass whipped for that footage.
Isn't a
JMZ?
Isn't a flight from Miami to like Orlando like what 20 minutes?
It's like 35, 45 minutes. Yeah,
I was gonna say that's a quick little flight, man. You had to sit there for.
But I went straight to work, man. I showed up to work. It was like 10. I was like a zombie. I was like standing there. I was like, Jeff, you came straight here. I'm like, fell asleep at my desk. My head was on the
and that's what I was going to ask you because Lake Eola was flooded, and I know that's your office is in that area. So how was the damage?
Office and my house.
Mm-hmm.
I live right there. Yeah. I live on the 16th floor.
But
Well,
you're
the
in the
16th floor is
penthouse, though.
great. I ain't in the penthouse. I'm at the Jeffersons.
Yeah, whatever. Hey,
I got the
you in
George
Wayne
Jefferson
Manor,
walk
bro.
walking through there. What happened to my house? Wheezy. No,
Everything okay though at your building though? Everything was good.
Yeah, there was some. I guess there's some water that came in a little bit, but everything around us was good. I mean, we checked the offices on Thursday, and we had. I mean, there's definitely some streets with some water on it, but nothing like I had people who their car was underwater. I'm like, how is your car underwater?
In Kissimmee, bro.
Yeah.
Where we live, there's 2 different entrances to get in and out, and they both have gates. And there was 2 or 3 cars at each gate that tried to go through it, and they're stuck.
Only a Floridian does dumb stuff like that.
Absolutely, sir. You said it.
You want to see this? I was sitting at this gambling table. I was playing, and these 2 big rednecks sat down right next to me, and they were talking loud. We're from Texas. We're from Texas. We're from Texas. And the guy goes, "Where are you from?" "We're from the New Texas, Florida."
Oh wow!
And these 2, there was like 7 people at our table who just lost it. And they go, "That's true. That's true. You guys are crazy."
Yeah,
we're
we
are.
are.
New Texas.
Where
are you from?
Reputation.
The New Texas.
New Texas.
Has the water subsided in that Lake Eola yet, or it's still up?
Yeah, no, it seemed fine. I mean, I don't know how high. I'm sure it went down a little bit. I mean, that Florida sun comes out, just burns everything. Woof.
Yeah,
I
I saw somebody post a
Dixie
picture
cup.
recently, so I didn't know how recent the picture was of Lake Eola. I just know, I think it was yesterday, and it was still up where the chairs were at. So I didn't know if the water had subsided or not yet.
Yeah, I was just looking for some sleep. I got home. I didn't walk around the air like the president and check the city out. I just
You should have, baby.
Do a lap. Yeah, I had a
Up
friend that actually went down there
like that.
like that.
Ooh,
Look at him.
penthouse looking down
Look
with
at him.
binoculars, yo.
Mhm.
I would have one
Thinking
question. Is Publix open? That's all I would be asking.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know. Is Publix open?
Is the deli
Yo.
open?
Yelling at the
That's
homeless
good.
dude in front of Publix. You comfortable? No.
You comfortable?
I don't know why that was stuck on me like all weekend. I was looking at it. Are you happy,
It's
Jeff?
funny as hell, man.
It is
That's
funny.
why. It is funny, man. Yeah, so I had a friend that actually went down Lake Eola while it was storming because I guess he was bored, and he said the
Testing Darwin's
amphitheater,
theory.
the water was all the way up to the stage. You know how the stage is? It's like 3
Yeah.
or 4 feet up. He said the water was up to that.
Well,
From Lake Eola.
they arrested a couple of kids for swimming.
Bro,
Yeah, like
people
First of all,
forget.
You
that
deserve to
water's
die from that
gross.
amoeba stuff when that happens.
Yeah,
that water's
No.
disgusting.
Disgusting, bro,
like,
nasty.
You know how sick you can get for swimming in that, and like
Oh.
come on, kids,
Yeah.
just for some views.
So like
Cops don't need to save people like that. You got to just let that go so they don't spawn.
It's
You go,
called
"Listen,
natural
your
selection."
stupidity does not need to go to the next level. Just die out there." Because I see people running around in the hurricane. Yeah, he got hurt. You know who did it? Patricio's dumbass is sitting out in the storm. And this is Patricio, get a vasectomy now. You don't need to have kids. I'm watching you in that hurricane. I'm going, you kind of deserve to be struck by something.
Wow.
Yo, you almost died last week.
Well,
Yeah, he
probably
did.
from doing some dumb stuff.
Yeah, he was swimming
What
with
was
his
he?
girl.
You tell me what he was doing. See,
He
he should have died.
He was
Tubing.
tubing with his girl, and they was trying to get off the tube, and he got a cramp in his leg, and he got a cramp in the other leg, and he was going under, and his girlfriend saved his life.
Yeah. How many gummies does it take to not be able to master the tube? That's all I
Yeah.
gotta say.
He-
You got
hey,
3-year-olds who can master the tube.
Man, he
Okay.
almost died though, man.
Yeah, he almost died.
It wasn't like what are those? They rate rapids. Florida rivers do not move that fast. If your fat ass can't get out of the tube and almost die, that's on you. What happened?
Both my legs cramped up. That's
Both
funny.
legs cramped up, and his lady saved his life, man. So now
Is that the German? Is that the new one or
Yes.
the old one?
The German, yeah,
German
the new
one.
Oh, he went
Yeah.
back. He went back.
Mhm.
That's like
Yeah.
World War I to World War II. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah,
Yeah,
be careful.
it's a
Be
blitzkrieg.
careful. You trusted him the first time.
I want to break up with
Oh.
you. She's like 99999.
He didn't get a cramp. She shot him up.
Oh, that's funny.
like-
That's funny.
We got a few minutes left before we got to go. So Jeff, how's the podcast been going, man?
That's great, man. We've got to interview like really good people, and it was a lot of fun. I gotta interview somebody great last week. I forgot it's. I'm terrible with names, but he was good. He was a stand-up comedian. He's an albino who was in the Eddie Murphy movie Pluto Nash, and he was in Schwarzenegger's movie.
That's he's a villain and ain't he a villain in like one of the Marvel TV shows?
No, you're thinking about Black Lightning.
Okay, that's not the same guy.
No, they're multiple. There's just not only one albino, but he was.
Hey man,
and it was clear. He told me to use the word albino. I'm just not using it. I made it clear. It's albinism.
That's a real,
albinism is a disorder. Yeah. It's not me just going, look at that. What, he's so white, he's an albino. No, I'm not saying that. No.
We actually had the dude from Black Lightning at our show Saturday. Remember that kid?
Yeah, it was a dude that looked like the Black Lightning guy. I was like, yo, you the dude from Black Lightning. What's funny is, I do the joke about the bag of flour. Yeah. And then my mama hit me, and then, I say I'm albino. And and it's a young lady who used to come to all my shows, and I did that joke. I've never seen her at a show again.
Wow.
I've never seen the show again. Now, after the show, she didn't seem upset. She said, hey, she's like, albino jokes. But she wasn't like, hey, don't do it. Don't say it. She was just like,
she gave you, she let you know. She goes, albino joke. What do you think was positive? Did you knock out some more for me? She didn't say it like that.
Then you know what's next? I can't make jokes about fat women. And I can't make jokes about grandmas. And I can't make jokes about virgins. And I can't make I'm not.
I think you're allowed to make jokes. I think in our world, we're allowed to make jokes over things that you can do to yourself. What happened? I'm fat. I ate. I didn't do something to become an albino. I think that's where people are.
He got hit with a bag of flour.
I think we draw the line. It's like the time I did the midget joke in Tampa, and there were two midgets in the audience.
Oh, they got mad
and nobody's laughing. And I'm like, why ain't y'all laughing? It ain't like they here. And somebody was like, yo, they right here.
They're like, kid, the lollipop gang is right there.
You got the best laugh possible when they go, they're right here. That's
they right there. The audience went crazy. So I dared the joke. I dared it, and then I go just into regular material, and they pick right back up laughing.
Nice,
bro. I'm outside selling merch. Man, them two midgets walked past me with the anger, bro. I just knew they was about to whoop my ass.
You would have been mad if you could have seen it, but there was a table too high, so you didn't get to see it.
He's on the top of their head.
I was like, so y'all don't want to buy a DVD, huh?
That's funny.
You can relive this moment if you want to.
They was mad, like, I gotta go. Gotta get back to the chocolate factory.
and not the R. Kelly chocolate
factory either. No. Put on this white overall.
Yeah, well, Jeff, welcome home, man. We missed you, brother. Welcome home, and glad everything worked out for you, man. And hope you get some sleep, bro. We gotta take a commercial break. When we come back, man, we got to talk about Jeffrey Dahmer, bro. We got to talk about the new series Dahmer's on Netflix, man. So we'll be right back. Real Last Real Radio 104.1. Back, Real Last Real Radio 104.1, your nightcap of comedy. I am Ken Miller in the big chair tonight. Thank you guys so much for listening all week. Brand new shows all week. They've been fun. They've been entertaining, and we appreciate you guys for listening. Remember, go to IG, Facebook, and Twitter. Like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube page as well. And if you want to check out the shows you missed, go to iHeart, search Real Last, and please download our podcast. I'm joined in the virtual studio with James John, and from the law office of Kaufman and Lynn, and from the Under Oath podcast, Jeff Kaufman. Y'all know I love crime TV, murder TV is my stuff. So right now they got a new series out on Netflix. It's the Jeffrey Dahmer series called Dahmer, the Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story. Guys, check this out. 196.2 million hours viewed in its first week. It is the biggest series debut on Netflix ever.
I believe it. Don't shock me. Don't shock me at all, man.
At the same time, a lot of people are mad about it because they're saying
I'm so mad. I need to watch all of it.
All of it. Yeah.
Yep.
I am offended.
People are mad. Jeff, they mad. They say they're glamorizing Dahmer, man. They say when they're giving that man love. I'm like,
what do you think Jack the Ripper is? What do you think Freddy is? What do you think Jason is? I mean, every horror movie we do, we glamorize the way people are getting killed. I mean, just because it was real. I mean, the worst part about it is they actually had it listed as an LGBTQ, and they had that because he was gay, and they listed it as in the description. And so the gay community is like, you better take that off.
Yeah, they're like, hey man,
hey, this is the one time they don't want representation.
No, they don't. No.
No diversity for serial killers.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. They said a lot of people were upset because they feel like they were glamour. But the thing that was weird with me, if you go to Netflix now, they have a lot of true crime stuff coming out now.
It's popular.
A lot of murder.
That stuff is true crime, man.
Yes. Now, if people didn't want
That's
to
what
see
people
it,
want.
it wouldn't be
That's
there.
what people
Absolutely.
want.
Yes.
We're they're dumping a lot of movies too. I think Netflix is making a comeback. They were slow for a while, and now they're going Dahmer.
Yep.
Could you imagine they're sitting in a boardroom? All right, what do we need? We're Disney's killing us. Dahmer. Okay.
But I will say this for Netflix: they keep one thing in the tuck. Usually, right? Like Squid Games kind of came out of nowhere. Dahmer kind of came from nowhere. They kept one good thing to make you keep your little $15 a month prescription, man.
Yeah.
Subscription, I should say. Yeah. One thing. Yeah, got one thing going on.
I don't know if you heard of the tapes where they release all these tapes of the serial killers in the interviews with the cops.
Yep.
Like the John Wayne Gacy tapes, the Ted Bundy tapes. So like they're dropping everybody. They did dropping these joints like mixtapes, bro.
Clue. It's going down this Sunday. Jeffrey Dahmer, he's eating everything in sight.
Yo, Flex, drop a bomb to Dahmer. They dropped the one me and my wife watching right now. Is called Sins of the Mother. The mom who joins the the Latter-day Saints, and she's like, her and her husband are supposed to be like supposed to be the coming of Jesus and his wife, and they're supposed to be 144,000 people going to heaven, and they're supposed to be the ones that leading them, and they just end up killing like their whole family.
Oh my God,
it's crazy. I'm telling you, bro, Netflix got the true crimes on lock.
Yeah, bro.
On
that
lock.
Ain't for me though. I always told you and Devin, because you guys love that. Like Devin likes to listen to it like as we driving in the middle of the night. I'm like, bro, come on, man.
I'm not stopping anywhere when I'm listening to that stuff. You're out of gas. I don't care. I'll stay in the car till the sun comes up.
Bro, that's funny.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, bro, because, hey, if I get murked, I want a true crime about me.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah, man, James. And do you do me the honor and play me in my
You
true
want
crime,
me to
bro?
play you because we look
just
alike.
Yeah.
Both got glasses.
Yeah. Like we both married the women that'll whoop our ass. Hey, wait, there we go. Hey.
What, Jimmy Walker was busy? Yeah, we're not.
Not him. He can never play me.
Him.
I got beef with that dude.
We all got beef with
It's on sight.
That's right. Pow, 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 pow. There you go. Dynamite.
Yo, somebody else got something coming out too in December, man.
Who?
Mr. Will Smith.
Oh, I saw that.
Will Smith got a new project coming out with what's his name? Antoine Fuqua, the Equalizer.
Yes,
it's called Emancipation. He's playing a runaway slave searching for his family in the swamps of Louisiana. It's going to be on Apple TV. And the crazy thing about this is eligible for an Oscar because he's not in suspension yet.
Well, no, he's not suspended from the Oscar. He just can't go.
He can't go. So he can win from home.
You can win. You just can't go.
I thought he was suspended for 10 years.
No,
he quit the academy.
When you said emancipation, I said, what? He's allowed to go back to the Oscars again?
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, but they're going to give you one of those speeches. Will couldn't be here tonight, and y'all know why. So,
I don't know. The weird thing is we're waiting on him to do the interview. We're really waiting on him to get up there and just go, hey, listen, they could do Will Smith.
I'm gonna
Chris
stop
Rock
you there.
tour.
No, we're not. No, we're not. To me, and y'all, this is just my opinion, James John. There ain't nothing he gonna say that's gonna change my mind about what he did. There's no going back. There's no saying, "Hey, man, I was just in a different kind." No, man. We all know the real reason you slapped that man is because you couldn't slap the person you were really mad at, and you did it to one of our heroes. There ain't nothing that man can say that's gonna make me ever forget what.
So you think the best move is don't say a word
shut up
and hope we
shut
forget.
up. And hope shut up.
Well, no. I mean, he came out with his apology.
And I
You
still
know what I'm
he
saying?
wrote he
that's
wrote
it.
something on the internet.
It
Here's
took
my
you 3
letter.
months
He had an interview. He had an interview where
with
he
himself.
apologized and this and that. And Chris Rock said he looked like he was being held hostage.
Yep. Yep.
Looked like the positive was a hostage situation. But I'm with you.
He knows.
You did it. You did it. Hey,
Nah.
man. Hey, 5 years from now, we won't even Will Smith smack Chris Rock and we won't even care. It'd be what's the next story? It was
Exactly.
hey, what's the next story,
I didn't
bro?
forgive Mel Gibson. I'm telling you that right now. When
No,
Mel
I'm-
gets pulled
I ain't mad
over
at
and
that.
blamed the Jews for that, I'm not forgiving him. I haven't seen Mel. If I see Mel, I turn the TV off. I don't care where he's at.
I
Picture
understand
Mel
that.
at the mall. Sorry, I don't care
I
if it's
get
the
it.
bill of the hurricane. I ain't
And I
watching.
understand that, but tell you the truth, bro. I ain't even remember what you was talking about till you just said the Jews thing. I totally forgot about
Oh,
it.
I remember that.
In the
Oh,
middle
bro.
of a DUI, he
Bro.
goes, the Jews sent me after you. I was like, what?
What?
How?
Yeah, he
What
went
did we
crazy.
do? What do we have to do with your DUI?
Nothing.
And then because people don't get racist just because they drink.
No, that's not how that works.
No,
That's not how that works.
get to see that they're racist because they drink.
There you go.
No, Jeff. They take Ambien to get racist. Remember? That's what Roseanne said.
Roseanne said I was on
Yeah.
Ambien, and
Yeah,
I
the
just keep seeing,
Ambien
and I
make
just
you
keep seeing,
bro.
I keep
It's a
seeing
side
monkeys
effect.
when I take Ambien.
James, Google side effects of Ambien. It's like sleepy, drowsy, racism.
He says,
You're gonna
Racist,
call
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
an uppity tiger.
and it says,
Homophobia.
and also,
Yeah.
it said can cause handsiness.
And domestic
Jeff,
violence.
Side effects of alcoholism, man. You might call the Jews out.
Yeah,
It's on the back.
Yeah.
It's on the back of the Miller Lite bottle, bro.
I've seen that. I've seen that on
You
pack of
see
cigarettes too. Might cause cancer and racism. Yeah.
not
Yeah.
Newports
So-
though.
So Will Smith got something coming out, man, in December. I saw the trailer for it. Looks real good. I'm kind of over slave movies, but it looks
I'm
good.
done.
It's supposed to be a love story of him trying to get to his wife and family who've been taken from him. So yeah,
Can I be real on here, y'all?
Be
I'm
real.
tired of seeing movies. For me, because I've seen them my whole childhood. At this point, they almost feel divisive. Like I don't want to see the Emmett Till story. Like there's no reason.
A lot of people are upset about the Till story.
Bro, I at this point, why? Like I don't need to see that. I think in our history, in our community, we all know the story. What is it going to help me seeing it right now? I just don't understand.
It's to always remember. They do that with Holocaust movies. Like I don't go. Like they go, oh, you didn't see Schindler's List? No,
Never.
I don't want to remember. I don't want to feel bad about who I am. And they go, oh, you need to know. Trust me, I know. I was in the army. Jews weren't that loved in the army. I'm not a fan.
I think growing up in the South, we were all told the story. Probably the same way when you growing up. Yeah. So I don't need to see a movie about it. I'm good. That's just me. And I don't want to see another slave movie. The last slave movie I saw that I liked was the one we saw together, 12 Years a Slave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after that, I'm just like,
I'm done. I'm with you.
You know me, I had a moment with a guy, a white dude, who said I whistled at his lady or like, hubba at his lady, and I won't even mess with that dude no more.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm from the South. I know
absolutely
to my father 40, 50 years ago. It would have got my dad killed. So for a black man in the South, I know better. Even in this day and age, I just know better. You know what I mean? So I'm with you, man. I don't want to see it. I got a feeling my wife gonna make me go see it. Yeah. But I honestly don't. I don't want to see it.
I can't do it. I mean, I saw Roots and White Chicks. I thought that was enough for me.
God damn. God damn. He said White Chicks.
Bro,
if that gets added to
I get made fun of to this day because y'all know my middle name is Kente from Roots, Kunta Kinte, and I have never seen Roots.
You never saw it on regular
TV? Because
that was Reading Rainbow, man. Come on.
Because my daddy named me Kunta Kinte, I was like, I'm never watching this. I'm not watching this show.
It's actually like for what its time and when it was a good movie. Like it was a good production.
Then they did a remake.
They did part two. They did part two.
They did the Puffy remix on them.
Bro, you don't have to remake Roots, man. I didn't see that. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Certain thing you don't have to redo. I'm good.
Yeah. Hey, Kunta Kinte was played by a white dude. You ain't watch
It was,
Yeah.
bro.
No.
Bro.
Yo, I was like, what the hell is Tom Cruise doing in this movie with his foot cut off? What is going
It's still running fast.
It's still running.
Still
What
running
is going
fast.
on? We out here mad. Y'all out here mad about the mermaid. We mad that they got Kunta Kinte played by
Bro.
Tom Cruise.
The fact they mad about a fictional mermaid being black, like they can't wrap their head around it, is hilarious to me, man. But that's just funny. Mermaids can't be black. I'm like, fool, mermaids ain't real.
Yo, somebody said, you know how the mermaid black? Because of all our ancestors that they threw off the boat into the ocean during the slave trade.
Became mermaids. God dang.
Bro, black Twitter, you gotta love it, man. We got a couple of minutes left, man. James, where you at this weekend, brother?
Actually, I'm gonna be performing at one of my favorite clubs in Cocoa Beach. I'm talking about Gregory's Comedy Club. You guys, please go to my social media, my Facebook, my Instagram. Get your tickets right now. Let me put some comedy in your life. Smile. Looks good on you.
Jeff, where you at this weekend and who you interviewing for the famous Under Oath podcast?
We're actually off, man. It's the first week we don't shoot, and I have no problem with that. I'm kind of happy about that. But we're taking everybody. I think we have Black Adam at the end of the month. We're taking everybody to the movies.
I will be there with you.
So you have your son come with you.
Yeah, he loves coming to that. By the way, man, he enjoys that. Jeff, thank you.
Yeah, so that'll be a cool time. And I mean, it's good to be back. It's good to be back in the swing of things, man.
I usually don't go see race movies, but I would go see Black Adam.
He was a slave. No, I'm not kidding. Black Adam was a slave.
I know.
Hey, James, where do you go up in there and it's
Ruth, White Chicks, and Black Adam?
They what?
Like,
man, come on, I'm not doing this with y'all, man.
Hey, he be like, got him,
you mother,
got him. Hey man, when y'all listening to this, Friday I will be Suncoast Theater in Newport Richie, a brand new Side Splitters room this Friday.
Nice, man.
And then Tuesday I will be in Winter Garden opening for Devin Sebo. That is October the 11th for Devin Sebo special. You guys, if you listen to this show, you know Devin Sebo, one of the original creators of this show. So Devin is taping his special October 11th in Winter Garden, and I will be opening for my man Devin. So if you're in the Winter Garden area, come through, man. Check it out, man. Devin, good friend of ours, great friend of the show. And we appreciate it, man. Miguel was out. Miguel didn't have any internet. He's at Sauce's Castle.
He was the Apollo landing internet they had going on, man. He was like floating by. I was like, what is this?
Hey, it was like the closed circuit TV at a bank robbery.
That's
so
crazy.
Miguel is out for James John, for Jeff Kaufman, the Under Oath podcast. Make sure you guys check it out. I'm Cam Miller. You guys have an amazing weekend. And like I say, God bless you and
good night.
Good night, family. Y'all take it easy.